It's over 20 odd years of us being a democracy. So how do you feel about just being in South Africa at the moment?
What I love about South Africa is actually we are a hybrid of first and third world. So the opportunities here, I think, are immense, especially from an entrepreneurship perspective. There's so many things that can be done in South Africa.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Living It Up with me, Lerato. We are live and direct from cliffcentral.com. And I'm sitting in the studio with Nobisutu Ndlovu of Burgundy Fly. How are you?
Okay, and you?
Good. So somebody told me recently that apparently we are the most pessimistic nation in the world, which kind of surprised me.
I think it depends on who you ask. I come from an environment where the street that I grew up in had sand. It was not a tarred road. Access to education was limited, etc. So, for me, Lerato, to say, if you come from the vantage point of Soweto and you look at the country now, whether you like it or not, this country is a better place.
Yeah, exactly.
But statistically speaking, we're actually having to spread the resources a lot wider. So if I'm coming from leafy suburbia, I would feel that the quality of living has actually dropped.
For me, there's also the sense of just post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
We had a very terrible thing happen to Black people in this country. I was born in Joburg, in Soweto. I lived in a neighborhood called Ezola. They call it Gwamshaya Zafe in Zulu, which means beat him until he's dead. Tear gas was a normal thing. I would see my granddad come home after work, sort of very agitated or angry, or had been fight with somebody of another race. For me, apartheid is not something that's quite far. It's quite real. We're so high under the fumes of we're the Rainbow Nation. No, it's raining, it's flooding, there's a hurricane, houses and cars are floating. So perhaps we need to talk about that fact that there's an issue here. If somebody were to ask me, do I think South Africa is transformed, I would say unequivocally that it's an emphatic no. N-O, big, red signs, neon, like you're in Las Vegas. No. Black people feel that they shouldn't be labeled as racist because the racism happened to them. But remember, when you're coming home and you're saying, these white people, I hate white people, it's the same thing. We need to put in the social media, you're called a coconut, you're labeled all these things. And for me, the concept of a clever Black is about saying, oh, you think you have an accent? You think you're better than me? No, you're not. The one way to eradicate racism is through romantic love. Romantic love literally puts other people in your house. You can't leave it. You can't get away from it. It takes 40 years to cleanse a generation. So the people who walk you to the promised land are not the people who are going to arrive at the promised land, because the people who are at the promised land are different people. We're 25 years in. We're walking people. I think we will get there.
I love this country.
Yeah,
I think it's the best country in the world.
Yes, it is.
To be precise.
Yeah, because I think here in South Africa, you can still be somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can still make a difference. You can still change somebody's life. You can still innovate here. I criticize my country because I want to live in it. I want it to be better. It's like a marriage. When your wife is still nagging you, she cares. When she stops, worry.